Hello, interns and associates. Welcome back to the Cubicle Podcast. Today is a bit of a different day. Today, we are finally having our first episode of the Cubicle Briefings with the Cubicle Podcast NYC. As it is an honor, I'm going to be speaking with Michayla Scully, who is a fashion design student at the Fashion Institute of Technology and who has experience in garment construction, couture techniques, and collection development, as she is a designer herself. With hands-on experience working and ranging from and wanting to be in bridal gown design and alterations to then retail and customer service, which she has experience in, she's already begun building a strong foundation in the fashion industry. I'm going to ask her some questions and we're going to find all about her in the Cubicle Podcast. Please welcome Michayla Scully. Yay!
Hi guys, I'm so excited to be on this.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. I am so happy that you are our first Briefings guest. It is so amazing to have you here.
Charlie.
It really is. It's such an honor. She is so talented and she is such a sweet and kind and just a brilliant person with her designs and just your ideology with things. Like, it is such an honor to have you here. So I want to thank you again.
You're so sweet. I can't. Guys, I'm so excited to be on this. I have been wanting to get involved with this for so long. I think the whole Cubicle Podcast in general is just such a good idea. I think it's so important for especially college students and people getting into college and especially getting into the industry, like getting our point of view, but also getting professional point of views, you know?
No,
this is just such a good idea, and I'm so happy to be involved.
I'm so happy you're here. So let's just jump right into it.
Yes.
I would love to, and I think the Cubicle guests would love to hear as well. Tell us a little bit more about you.
Yeah, so I always grew up to be a very creative person. My dad also is super creative. So like for Christmas, I just always get like art supplies and stuff like that. When I was 10 years old, I got my first sewing machine. My Nana really got me into sewing. I actually got a tattoo for her. And yeah, so I started learning sewing when I was 10 years old. From there, I think like I would like make little projects. I do like stuffed animals, just like anything creative. When COVID hit, I started making clothes. So nothing crazy, like literally nothing crazy at all. I would do like tube tops because I'd be like, oh, this is so like trendy right now, whatever. And then freshman year of high school, I kind of stopped sewing for a little bit, like whatever. I took a break because I was like, oh, I'm a grandma. I'm weird for this. Then freshman year of high school hit, and I took a fashion design elective at my high school, and we made an ugly sweater, which seems like it wouldn't be something to get you right back into fashion, but for me it did, because I started getting back into sewing with it. I like sewed like the Grinch's hand onto a shirt, and I was like, and like whatever it is, and it came out like pretty good, and I was like, oh my god, like that Christmas, I specifically remember I was sleeping on the couch because my Nana was staying over and she took my bed. And I was up for maybe like 2 hours thinking about like a dress I want to make. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get back into sewing. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no experience. I didn't even know that you could buy patterns. Like, I had no idea. That's how like little experience I had at this point. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to figure it out. And then from that point forward, I made my first dress. It came out horrible, but at the time it fit me. It was long and I sewed it. So I didn't care. So I thought it was like the greatest thing ever. And then from that point forward, I really started fully getting into fashion. I started dressing better. Like before this, like I liked clothes, but I also like, I wouldn't say I was the kind of kid who like dressed up all the time, wanted to be the best dressed. Like I was really never that kid. I was more of just the creative kid. So then from then on, I started to like dress better. I started to created more clothing, created more dresses, went on YouTube. I learned so much from YouTubers, and I took it upon myself to go to a BOCES program. So if you guys don't know what that is, basically like another version of high school, if that makes sense. Went there for 2 hours out of my high school. It was such an amazing program. I did the fashion design course there. My teacher was so great. I literally dedicate her into FIT. I don't think I would have gotten in without her because I learned so much. I did 2 fashion shows while I was there. Got an internship through it, which I could talk about later on because I'll always talk about the internship. Like, that was such a big deal for me.
We love that.
Yes. And yeah, so that was That's pretty much me.
Is such a cool background. How like there's just so many influences in your life that help you get to where you are today, especially
Oh,
through
yeah.
fashion. Out of everything that you've learned, so and that you learned through fashion, so your nana, your father's creative background that kind of inspired you, high school,
Mhm.
BOCES, YouTube, where did you learn the best about how to get involved with fashion, and where did you learn the most?
I'm gonna say probably my teacher from BOCES. She always was very self-advocating for me. In terms of fashion, she was my girl. Like, she would always bring in industry professionals. I kind of took the extra step to get into connection with them, but she really provided the resources that I needed, especially at the time because I mean, I was only like 16 years old, so I didn't really know what I was doing. But you need experience like that to get into the industry. You need experience like that to get into school. I would also say my dad, because my dad, little fun fact, I was in a movie when I was in middle school. So my dad is like a writer, and when I was in middle school, we made a movie together, like during COVID, called Montauk 77. And it was a really big deal for my dad specifically because he was a film major. He worked in like film and media, but he wanted to do this passion project. Now, I've never acted before, so this is not like oh, I'm a great actress, whatever. Like, this was my first time. Literally, my only other experience was being the spoon in Beauty and the Beast. So, because of that, he has always told me to be self advocating, to like, nobody is going to really vouch for you. Like, you need to take it upon yourself to advocate for yourself. So, yeah, like, those two people definitely are my biggest supporters, my biggest inspirations.
Agree. I think family and, the people that you grow up with really do. They bring everything to the table with inspiration from you, especially with
100%.
like creative and wanting to be a creative, and also just, mindfulness
Yeah.
and just kind of bringing it all in because they know you on another level compared to
Mhm.
other people. And I
Oh,
think it makes a
yeah.
huge difference, like knowing who you're surrounding yourself with and the comfortability that you already have set established. Because
And, like, another thing with the whole, like, with my teacher, I think, like, that's another reason I wanted to come to FIT because you create such good connections with your teachers and professors, and, like, my class I was in was only, like, 20 kids. This for second year, I think it was only, like, 10 kids. So, like, I developed such a good connection with her, and then my professors here, like, I have made such good connections with them, and it's so important because we have such small classes. Like, you probably feel the same way too, right?
oh yeah, absolutely. I know a ton of my classes only just have like I think maxes we have is like 25
Yeah,
maybe
same.
students. It's nothing like crazy though. But yeah, no, I have to say it is very nice how personable it is here compared to like other schools and like other school systems where or even like other colleges. Like I know right,
100%.
cuz I know some of my friends, they're in lecture halls with like 200 students
Yeah.
and you have a number assigned to you. Not even your name, your number.
Like, I could never.
I think it's just so like ingenuine. It just feels
Mhm.
so, I don't know, robotic.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't feel real. It feels just like
Yeah.
AI generated.
No, literally.
Which I'm like, I think it's nice though that like FIT, and if you guys are considering FIT, it's a really great school if you want to be in smaller classes and
Yeah.
have better connections with your professors. This is definitely the school for that. You can attest this as well. Opportunities. What have you been doing opportunity wise regarding what you've been doing so far at FIT, and what projects or what things have you been working on like inside and outside of class, your clubs?
I would say in the classroom, I have been working my butt off with projects. I mean, like, like, okay, so a project I'm doing right now, which actually the co-host JC helped me out with.
Shout out to him.
Yes. So I'm doing for my drawing class, a J. Crew Spring 2027 collection. And for like my mood board and my whole vibe, I was really inspired by like the J. Crew catalogs. I forced my boyfriend to take photos with JC, and we are like, so we made basically like a catalog inspired photo shoot. So now I'm editing the whole thing to make it look like we were in the catalogs because I didn't want to just take photos from like previous catalogs. Like, I wanted to use this to show like a creative directive side to me. I wanted to orchestrate a photo shoot and then like making the clothes and like every part of the project I really wanted to be me. Out of school, I've been applying to a lot of internships. It's a little hard right now only because I'm a freshman. So most of the internships are like juniors and seniors kind of thing, but I might still be applying to it, hoping for the best. I'm not expecting anything out of it. I have done an internship before. I interned for Kerianne Meehan. She is a bridal designer in Long Island. She does custom wedding dresses. She does a bunch of things like custom bridal. She'll do like mother of the bride, bridesmaids. I believe she does some intimates as well. And it was such a good experience. I learned so much from it though. I learned about the bridal industry, like, because it was a small company, but like there were appointments every day. So I would be consultations with them all the time. I would experience the bridezillas too. I mean, listen, there are the highs and there are the lows of fashion. Like whatever it is, like you got to experience all of it, but it's all so wonderful. And she was such a good boss. She helped me out so much. I did such like fun projects. Like we take like the mother's old wedding dress and then transform it into the daughter's wedding dress, which is so fun. And then besides that, the only other thing I can really think of is I made a dress actually from Kerianne. She gave me this like chiffon fabric. So I was like, okay, I know I have experience now. I kind of know how to drape. I'm pretty good at sewing. Let me finally use it. I came up with the design. It took me like, I want to say like 2 weeks to make. I finished it like the day before I left to go back to school. It's all about keeping being creative, always finding inspiration, always vouching for yourself. Like opportunities are never granted. Like you have to go fight for those opportunities. But I was told by a teacher in high school um to take pictures of everything. And I think that's so important because like I if without that, like you're not able to show like what you can do or you're not able to show the process. And the process is so important even to the final product, like there's so much that goes into it. So take photos of everything, post good things, good things. Don't post everything, but post good things.
Digital footprint.
Digital footprint is real. And yeah, like get yourself out there and connect with people. Build that LinkedIn up. Like that's also a thing I'm doing right now. I'm getting my connections on LinkedIn, like and update your resume. Like
You said a lot of amazing things.
yeah.
And guys, I'm just letting you know, you follow her Instagram account
Is designed by Michayla.
and the TikTok too. You can see the process of her and the final result of making her dress is stunning. We were
Thank
actually
you.
just talking about it before this. I was like in awe when I was seeing it like over the break.
Thank you.
I was like, I want that dress. Like, hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you wear it and I hope or you do something amazing with it. Cause I
Yeah.
can like put it on display because I'm like, it's gorgeous.
Mhm.
And how are you displaying your portfolio?
My portfolio in general is just all online. I use Photoshop and Acrobat to put it all together. But for jobs, it's a little different because, like, for me, if I'm applying for internships, I'm making a portfolio dedicated for the brand for an upcoming season. So right now, like after this J. Crew project, I'm gonna just shoot J. Crew's human resources an email because I mean it's already gonna be put together. It's a spring 2027 collection. Like this is showing my personality. This is showing my designs inspired by the brand. So if you really want an internship, design a portfolio based off of the brand. I think that's super important rather than just like a collection of your work. Make it very specific to the brand.
Also, do you have a website that showcases your portfolio? Like
I don't at the moment.
that would be good.
Yeah,
I think you should make that like a Wix
100%.
from like because I know Wix is like a really popular way to make it. You
Yes.
can kind of like transfer like a lot of your Canva designs and you can make a whole website portfolio and then share that
Yes.
to any HR recruiters or even on your LinkedIn or Instagram or
Yeah.
beyond. Do that. That sounds amazing. And that even
So
goes for
smart.
all of you guys too. If you have like a portfolio, what internships have you been applying for and then what kind of design do you want to get into?
So I either want to go into intimates or bridal, like special occasion wear. I don't know which one I want to go into. I would be happy with either. They both have their pros, they both have their cons, but like if I'm going into intimates, I mean like I love a Victoria's Secret internship. I'd love to work there. Love Shack Fancy, Adore Me. Like they also are brands that I'd love to intern for. Like being involved in that Victoria's Secret fashion show, And, like, especially this year, they really upped it. They really, like, changed it.
Right? I was amazed this past year with, like,
Like
it was so much better than 2024, I
oh,
thought.
oh, I hated 2024.
Oh, same. I don't know about you guys, but
It
I hated 2024
Adriana
pictures.
Lima, what they put her
Oh,
in, I was so upset
and
about.
the slick back, like, hello?
And the slick back. Bro, number one, we need to bring back voluminous blowout side part stuff. Like, bring that back, which
'Cause
they
people
did
love that.
listen to. They did listen to this year. Like,
Right.
brought it back. Oh my god. But they opened with the pregnant model, right? She opened, I think.
Mhm. Jasmine Tooks,
Beautiful.
I think? Yeah, Jasmine
Yes.
Tooks.
Oh my god.
She was a goddess.
And like they're now like doing size inclusivity. They are now starting to change a little bit and like leaning more towards their audience. So like I know somebody who works there who like was involved with the fashion show, who made the wings for it. I'm like, bro, I want to make the wings for it.
Mm.
Um, Other than that though, yeah. So intimates, big field I want to get into.
Definitely, like, just applying internships and just seeing what happens and making those connections
Yeah,
can really make a huge difference for you or not. And it really
100%.
does, like, and yeah, like, you might, you're gonna probably get rejected from a lot.
Mhm.
It's like almost thinking like in a sales perspective, you're gonna be getting rejected more than you're gonna getting a lot of acceptances. Rejection is just redirection. And if you
Yeah.
throw so many darts at a wall, one of them is bound to stick.
Yeah.
So that's like, that's really how it is. Okay.
I'm so big on everything happens for a reason too.
Right.
Like that's like one of my biggest mindsets right now. So
Mhm.
and everything happens for a reason.
There's so many signs,
Yeah.
and everything does kind of fall into place if you just trust in the process and
Mhm.
just let things go, focus on yourself and focus on the loved ones around you
Mhm.
and doing good for others and for yourself. I think the balance of it both, because I think sometimes like we love the idea of self-care, but I think there also needs to be a balance of also giving back. And
Yeah.
I think what people, and I've always learned this through my parents. Like, obviously, yes, care for yourself. You can't care for others if you don't care for yourself first. That's just kind of like, that's like, that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
But I think what makes people the happiest isn't by self-care. It's by almost in a sense like charity, giving back to communities. I always feel, and I think we can all kind of attest. We People get like weird about receiving gifts, which I think is like, and giving gifts for me, and I don't know if it is the same for you, giving gifts is so much more exciting and so much
Yes.
more fun and just rewarding in a sense. Like there's just more of a
Mhm.
satisfactory feeling that you get compared to just receiving one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you feel that way or like what's your take on that?
Yeah. I was just talking about this the other day actually. Um I I'm like the kind of person like when I'm having like a birthday thing and like I get gifts, like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know if I should be opening it in front of people or if I should be like waiting and like opening it on my own time. But like when I give a gift, oh, I'm so good at gift giving. I got my parents tickets this year to go see ACDC, which my dad has never seen. He's like top artist he wants to see. 2 years ago, I got my boyfriend. Like we were only dating for like 3 months at the time too,
Oh.
and I just knew, like, I knew he wanted to skydive, and I'm just like not ready for that. So
It's a lot
it's a lot.
and it's dangerous.
Yes, it's so scary. I don't want to jump off a plane right now. So, I got him like this thing in the city. Do you know the Edge, the building?
Yes.
So you can climb that building and lean off of it.
Mm.
So I got him like tickets for that, or like me and him tickets, and like I give it to him. And I'm like, okay, like this may seem dumb, but we're gonna lean off of a building, and I need you to get really excited about it. And he was like, oh my god, wait, Michayla, that's so cool.
No, it's actually a cool gift because it's like it's not the real like skydiving experience, but you're still.
It's
I
so
mean, it's like a simulation of it in
it's
a sense, yeah,
so different. Like that's like
but fun.
the gift giving. I just love giving gifts.
How do you incorporate like your unique style into your designs? So, because I know you
Mhm.
made a dress, you are in fashion school, so you make designs in fashion school. What do
Yeah.
you kind of incorporate to make it like the Michayla touch to your
Yeah.
designs?
So I'm really looking to get into fabric manipulation.
Mhm.
Like I just did a creative sleeve recently, and like we had a lot of restrictions on the drape, so it wasn't even like it doesn't look the prettiest. Like I wouldn't wear it, but like the sleeve was really cool. I did like this like fabric manipulation with pleats, and it came out like awesome, and I really liked it. And like right now I'm working on a project. I'm doing pants, and I like made some fringe for it. I'm thinking about like burning the fringe.
Ooh.
Like I don't know why, but like I might be really dangerous. I might not be able to do it. But I also have to check with my professor because she might be like, honey, no, you're not doing that. But like, because we have like creative like freedom with this. Like, we have to make a pant. Like, that's the project. You have to make the pant, but you have to like make it creative, make it your own. I've never done a pant before, so this is kind of like my take. I'm doing like a flare pant. So that's how it's the creative side. You have to like change the fit of it and then do whatever else you want. So I'm thinking about doing that. Not really what I would design for typically. I really like beading. That's something that I love to get into. Like I do a lot of prom dress alterations as well. And like last year I did probably like between like 10 to 20. A lot of it was just basic hems or taking it in, but I did a few that were like completely changing the dress. And I loved those projects. So I do love a lot of structure to stuff. Really like accentuating the body. Like really making the woman's body beautiful because I think a lot of designers do not do that.
Yeah.
They do not beautify the body, which is it's cool in a sense. Like they can like do different things with the body, and that's what's awesome about fashion is like manipulating fabric to make you look a different way.
Mhm.
I want to really accentuate the body and make it beautiful. And that's another reason why I would want to go into intimates or bridal because it's just such like bridal specifically is just such an important day in a woman's life, getting married, and you want to look as beautiful as that's the one day that you're gonna look your most beautiful you
The
ever
most
have.
angelic, the
Yeah,
most like your most. It's one of most people I would say probably definitely one of the happiest days of their
100%.
life for sure.
So like to be a part of that experience is just so beautiful, I think.
I want
Yeah.
to end it on a high note regarding what advice would you give to people younger than you, people maybe your age or older, regarding fashion design and wanting to get into it from the
Guys,
experience that you already have?
I have such good advice for this. I looked at this question before. I'm like, oh, yes, I want to eat this up. Okay. My number one piece of advice for being at FIT is do not procrastinate. Like that is oh my god, the biggest thing that I always say. I am very on top of my work because the first few weeks here I learned immediately you cannot procrastinate. Like the thing is, nobody tells you that the classes here are for fashion design specifically. I know your classes are also very long, are like 3 to 4 hours long. And they only meet once a week. Typically, I mean, I do have some that meet twice a week. But so you might like my drawing class only meets on Mondays. So yes, I have a whole week to do drawing homework. But I also have 7 other classes that are 3 to 4 hours long. So those I'm also going to get homework in those classes. Get it done that day. Like if you need the weekend, yes, take the weekend, but also work on it little by little. Do not wait till the last minute. You are going to sink. You're going to have so much work to do. It's not going to be your best work either. That's my biggest piece of advice in FIT. I think if you're younger than me, if you're applying to FIT for the moment, the portfolio is your most important part. It really is. I think like what I wish I would have known would be for your mood board, really learn Photoshop. You can learn it quickly because I learned it very quickly from FIT. Like literally the first day, I had to learn every single control and stuff and create a mood board. Don't just don't make a collage. Don't like take photos from Pinterest and make a collage. That's different than a mood board. That's just like a photo collage. You need to make like FIT wants to see you creating an image, I think. So I wish I knew that. I mean, I still got in, but like I think that really sets you apart from everybody. If you're not a great sewer, that is not a big deal. They just want to see that you can sew. So just make something that constructed looks good. Your art's very important. For like the first part of it, you have to make like sportswear, which does not mean athleisure. It means ready to wear stuff. Don't make that super creative. Like, you make it creative, but don't make it like couture, avant-garde. And then the rest of your collection, you can go like all out, be all creative, like really show your own personality. Follow the directions to a T. There's so many people that do not get in because they don't follow the directions. Like, take pre-college classes if you live in the tri-state area. If you're near here, get involved in the classes. Get involved in everything you can. Clubs, internships. Like, you need to be a very well-rounded student. It also just like it's fun. Like
True.
like
It
I
is fun to be like involved and to be like do different things like
yeah,
scholastically and extracurricular wise as well.
you need to have balance. You need to have your other side of your life. Like, have other separate goals, other things that you do. Balance. You need your friends, you need your support system. Like, the people I met here are some of like the greatest people I've ever met. Like, I love all my friends so much. And they also inspire me to do better. I want to do better because of them. And just building up relationships with people. I mean, life is really at the end of the day about relationships. It's just so important, I think, to always put yourself out there, always meet new people, always vouch for yourself. Like, you need to really fight for what you want. And yeah, like, I don't know. I think that's a good note to leave
I agree. I think you gave some really good advice there.
off.
I have to say, I was like, everything you just said was like perfect and to a T. I think this would really resonate with a lot of people. I think just like
I
the
hope
idea of like being
so.
in college and, especially going to a fashion school and like learning about your perspective and your takes on things, ideology on things, like that resonates. All right, everybody. This concludes our first episode of the Cubicle Briefings with Miss Michayla Scully. It
Yay!
was such a pleasure, and I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode. And stay tuned for the next one the following Monday. Bye.
Bye,
What Mary said.
guys.
Bye.